When I was young, I would sit at the kitchen table with my dad, and he would pat the pocket of his shirt and pull out a cigarette. He would explain all kinds of things to me, including where Cuba was, how a plane got up in the air, and why oil floated on water. He told me stories of saints and the history of soldiers. Years later, I sat with him and looked into the eyes of a man who was dying. His empty shirt pocket covered his lungs full of cancer. He was still explaining things to me, but this time the stories he told were about himself.
I feel in good hands about the whole situation, and I'm not frightened about anything. I'm not looking forward to some of the little ordeals I may have to go through, but feel in good shape. Well, I came down with pneumonia and a bad spot on my lungs, which is a treatable form of cancer. I forget exactly what happened on which day, but as the thing progressed, they set up the schedule for chemotherapy. This is the area where they'll be making the injection to give easy access. I've been getting fluid in there and also in through shots like my arm here, but this goes right into a vein above the heart and is better easy access for the long term. They marked this up the first time and they remark it, and partly based on an x-ray and partly I guess on that thing shining on your chest. So I think the blue was the first color, and then when they redid it they marked in red. Had me breathing oxygen in the hospital. Kind of the opposite, I guess. Well, you cannot be sure, but I realize that in all probability the disease is evident partly because of my own failure to care for myself, care for my body in a better manner than what I have. But that's water under the bridge. You live in the present. There's no point in dwelling on what might have been, and things are good. I felt that I slowly went from an independent person to kind of a ward of the hospital and had to be taken by wheelchair at every test and so forth. It's my Naval Academy ring with the class crest on one side and the Academy seal on the other side.
It's 1957.
57, yeah.
He started telling me about his father. I guess he'd been thinking about him. Told me stories that I've never heard, or that I only have vague memories of. And my dad said he never once heard his father complain, not once. And as he told me that, he started crying. Put his head down in his hands and he just wept.
This condition where it goes to the brain, and apparently what I have now is they never got rid of that first lesion and it just started growing again.
This is February 8th. Dad's not doing well. He's not been able to eat anything for about 4 days. It's been really hard. He's in a lot of pain now. It's the first time he's been in pain. He's very weak and he looks much older now. His skin looks kind of yellow. He's very dehydrated. We're all just so tired and scared and I think they're probably going to put him in the hospital tomorrow.
I at least had some time to plan or to talk to my loved ones. And I think that's a very fortunate thing. I am really not afraid of dying. I'm really so satisfied with my life. I mean, there's a lot of things I wish I had done a little better, but
Yeah.
I'm so thankful for it, and it has been sufficient.